There's something bittersweet about loyalty in sports. Fans crave it. Teams need it. And when a player gives a city everything, season after season, it becomes more than just a contract. It becomes a bond. But eventually, no matter how deep the connection, time calls the shots. And as one of Toronto's most beloved stars looks toward the future, he's dropped a quiet, emotional hint about where his final chapter might unfold. And it's not quite where you'd expect. Fresh off winning the prestigious Guldpucken, Sweden's award for Hockey Player of the Year, William Nylander sat down with Sportexpressen for an interview. It wasn't just about stats or awards. It was personal. When asked where he'd live after retirement, his response was clear: yes, 100%. This is home. He was talking about Stockholm, the place where his roots began, and the city that still holds his heart, even after a decade in Toronto. But here's where it gets interesting. Nylander didn't dismiss Toronto. In fact, he embraced it. "I've considered Toronto home for 10 years, he said. It's the longest he's lived in one place. That matters. For a player who's bounced between cities and countries his whole life, finding a home in Toronto speaks volumes. It's not just where he works, it's where he's grown, where he's bled blue and white, and where he's built something lasting." Nylander made it clear that Stockholm is where he wants to put his roots down eventually. Family, friends, familiar streets. It's where he recharges and reconnects. Should we start preparing for a bittersweet goodbye someday, or do you think William Nylander will always have a foot in Toronto even after retirement? Let us know in the comments. And hey, while he's still here, don't miss a second of the journey. Subscribe now and turn on notifications. Because if Nylander's going to carve out a legendary chapter in Leafs history, you better believe we'll be covering every single page.